Ooh, that's fun. Okay. Alright, that's like a normal light. That's a yellow light. Huh? More normal. Ooh, we're green now. Blue, blue, blue. Purple, I think? No more blue, 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 blue. Pink. White on the light. Gradual. Alright, now that I'm done playing with the lights. Hey guys, what's up? We're back. It's me. Surprise, surprise, back again. Haha. So, I don't actually know if my audio is any good because I got a new microphone and I'm messing with it. I have used it before. It just was on Chris's computer and everything's kind of just default set up easier. And he's asleep right now, so I can't ask him if I'm doing any of this right. So we're just going to wing it and see what happens. So, in this video, I wanted to talk a little bit about taking some more creative photographs. Because I know, as if anyone knows, I know what it's like to feel like you're stuck and you're taking the same old pictures over and over and over again. And you want something different. Like, you want to be more creative. You kind of want to stand out. So I figured I'd give my tips, some things I've tried. I do want to clarify that I'm nobody. Like, I'm not... Ew, I got my hair in my mouth. I'm nobody. I'm not some pro photographer. I'm not, like, super famous. I'm not Brendan Woolful. I'm not Peter McKinnon. Like, I might not be the person you want to listen to. But I know some things, maybe a little, that might be helpful. So, yeah, we'll just see. So, I think my first tip is to, why can't I think? Just think outside of the box. Like, I know that sounds crazy. Like, yes, Brittany, I know. I want to be more creative. Thank you for telling me to think outside of the box. Like, that's the whole effing point. I know. But, like, literally think outside of the box. Like, what are people not taking pictures? Like, find something that no one's taking pictures of. Like, this is a really bad example. But can you make a dirty diaper look good? I probably can't. I'm never going to take a picture of a dirty diaper. Like, take things that people don't really think about taking pictures of and see what you could do with that. I think an example of this in my photography class, and I'll see if I can find the picture to pop up on the screen. See if I can get it to work. Anyway, I took this picture in my photography class, and it was like a chain hanging off of something or other on a building. Not to say it's all that creative, but nobody else in my class took a picture of a chain, so I liked that I stood out. So, like, just think, what aren't people taking pictures of? Give it a shot. Like, everyone takes pictures of babies. Maybe don't take a picture of a baby. Take pictures of old people. Old people can be interesting, right? Maybe not. Whatever you think. I don't know. Another piece of advice I have for you is maybe try adding some props into your pictures. This is something I've gotten into recently, actually. I haven't done it yet, but, like, I'm getting there. I'm building a prop bag where I don't even know if I can find it. It should be near my desk somewhere, but I have no idea where it is. So anyway, my prop bag consists of some string lights, little tea lights, if I can find them, like the battery operated ones, these guys. And then I have other ones like these. Let me look around for the bag. Pause for dramatic bag looking aroundishness. Lots of boxes, the things I bought. There it is. Thank you, Target, for this lovely baby bag that I now use as a prop bag because all these things won't fit in my camera bag. I have a CD in here because it's a DVD. Happy Feet too, because it's a cool rainbow thing. You know what I mean. Aha, here it is. So these lights right here. It's kind of like my light bulb I have, but it goes through different colors, and it leaves like cool reflections. I'm trying to see if I can like maybe do it on my hand. Hold on. Turn in light off. Like, it'll leave cool little reflections. I feel like that would look really cool in a picture, like to put that on someone's face. Like doing the rainbow thing with the CD, except with the light. Or you could hold it. Well, I actually have multiples. So, like, have one on the person's face, and then you can put one kind of like on the lens, so it does like a little color thing. Yeah, essentially, that's the goal. But anyway, I built myself a little prop bag because I was like, you know what, like I am limited in the resources I have of people to take pictures of. Not many people like are willing to just let me take their pictures, and I am a parent. I don't have the money to hire a model right now unless this photography thing really kicks off. So I've been having my friend Jackie model for me for most of my pictures, and I wanted to think of a way to make things a little bit more creative instead of, okay, look to the side like this. Okay, put your head in your hands like this. You know, like poses are a cool way to change things up. But adding some props can be too. And if you know who Brendan Muffle is, which I'm sure if you're watching a photography video on YouTube, you know who Brendan Muffle is. Using props is a good way to like master your style in a way to like make it your signature style. Like he does the string lights and neon signs. That's his aesthetic. Like if you see a picture with a neon sign, like I could almost pick out Brendan Muffle photographs. Like if you gave me a lineup, I could tell you which one he did, because he has a very distinct style. Granted, a lot of people have been getting into that style lately, which is fine. You do, if you like it, I mean, do it. I'm not saying don't copy him. But, you know, like, it's a good way to build your own style and to kind of get creative. Like, what do you want to use as a prop? We did the IKEA photo challenge. I'll link the video down in the description below. I don't know if, I actually haven't watched it in a good while, so I don't know if this is in the video. But I had Jackie, like, hold a hamper up to her face to try to do, like, a tunnel thing. It didn't work because there was netting. Anyway, it didn't work out the way I wanted it to. But we tried. What else did we do? I had her stand under a dress, and I was, like, looping, like, the mesh from outside of the dress. I don't know what the fabric's called. It's like the same thing a veil's made out of, though. Like, I've seen things done in wedding photos with veils that I thought was really cool, and I think I was trying to, like, mimic that in a way, but with the dress, and it was black, so I thought it was, like, edgy. I don't know. But yeah, so, like, add props. Like, that can help you think outside of the box, or, like, using different things as props is cool, too, like, that you wouldn't normally expect. Like, a hamper, for example. My next tip number 3, since I brought up the IKEA photo challenge, is try different photo challenges. Try ones that exist, or try ones, like, make your own up. For example, like I talked about the IKEA photo challenge, or / the ugly location challenge. Try that. That's a good way to get creative. Take your friend, go to a gas station, and see if you can get good pictures of them at a gas station. Go stand in front of a dumpster. See what you can pull off. You know, there's a lot of different ways to roll with that type of thing. Jordan Mather also does the 10-minute photo challenge. He does that a lot on his channel. I think it's like the only thing he does. But they're funny. He runs around. It's great. You should check it out. Try that. How many photos can you take in 10 minutes? How good can they look? Like, pick a location. And the one thing I will say is, like, be careful going into public, because a lot of public places don't let you take pictures. And by public places, I mean like a Starbucks or a restaurant or different stores. He tried to take pictures in every Starbucks in Manhattan and ended up getting kicked out of quite a few, because technically you can't take pictures inside of a Starbucks for security reasons. But anyway, so, you know, just be careful if you try to do that kind of thing. Like I said, make up your own challenges. I actually don't know if this is a thing or if I made it up, but it's something I want to do coming up soon. I think I'm probably going to try to record it. But if you've ever used a film camera, you know that, like, it uses film. You don't have, like, an unlimited amount of pictures as you would on a digital camera. I would say you get maybe 30 images out of a roll of film. This is I haven't, like, used a full roll of film in a good bit. But anyway, you get about 30 images. We'll just pick 30 as a magic number. So what I want to do is, with my digital camera, my DSLR, my little Canon Rebel BB phone, it doesn't have a lens on it right now because for storage purposes, it's just so much easier not to have a lens on it. Anyway, I want to try only being allowed to take 30 pictures on my Rebel. Because, you know, it'll make me think a little bit more about what I'm doing and getting creative and getting a good picture. I think it really does kind of kill your creativity a little bit, the fact that you can just shoot on a digital camera. Like, you feel like you're not thinking a bit as much about the composition because you're like, something's going to look good. Because I know I'm a bad example, but when I had my film class, you know, I was a little bit more deliberate about the pictures I was taking, mostly because we had certain criteria we had to meet, and because I couldn't take as many pictures as I wanted. Granted, we would be required to use maybe 4 rolls of film for a project, and I would use at least 8, which you were allowed to go over, but, you know, it's expensive, so not the best person. But I think that's something I personally definitely struggle with, is I overshoot everything. When I was editing my pictures for the IKEA photo shoot challenge, I had 997 pictures. And I believe I uploaded 37 of them, or 34, something like that. Because a lot of them are exactly the same. I didn't move. I didn't have Jackie move. It's the same exact background with the same exact pose and like 30 pictures of that. And nobody wants to look like that's not interesting. Like, oh, how many times can I have Jackie stand this way and make this face? You know, so I personally, like, I know it kills my own creativity. So I want to go out there and try to do something to make things better. And if by limiting my pictures that I can take, I feel like that's a good way to do it. That's another thing with the 10-minute photo challenge that I think would be good. Like, you only have 10 minutes to shoot. What do you want to accomplish in those 10 minutes? I think that's really cool. My last piece of advice for taking more creative photographs, actually, no, I'm going to have 2 more pieces of advice. So this piece of advice, I figure we'll go to 5. 5 is a good number. I like 5. Try things you've never done before. You know, like, if you only shoot during the daytime, try shooting at night. The one night I really wanted to shoot, it was like 3 a.m. and I had no idea. Like, I can't text anyone and be like, hey, I know it's 3 a.m., but like, can I take pictures of you? Like, can we meet up somewhere and like I take your picture? They'd be like, Brittany, what are you talking about? You're freaking crazy. I set up my tripod and my camera. You know, it was at night in the dark because I didn't want to wake up Chris. So I tried using the string lights and the different tea lights to take pictures of myself and do some self-portraits and some cool stuff with that. It didn't really work out the way I wanted to, but I think I got some cool shots. I did like the lights dangling over the lens. I thought that looked pretty cool. I haven't actually put it on my computer yet, though. I kind of forgot I did all that. It's still sitting on my camera. So maybe after this video, I'll decide not to be a lazy person and try to edit those. But yeah, I decided I would try that because, one, I hate doing self-portraits. I did it for class and it's not fun. I don't like shooting at night. I'm not comfortable with it. I'm not a fan of using a tripod, and I'd never used props before. So I took a whole bunch of elements of things that I had never done, and I figured I would give it a shot. Now, granted, it didn't turn out that great, like I said, but it was fun to try, and I feel like I did probably get some creative pictures out of it. Like I said, I haven't looked at it yet. But I think it was definitely a way to like get out of my comfort zone and try to do more things. So that was really exciting. My last piece of advice. This is it. This is the big one, guys. The biggest piece of advice. It's not really. You know, just don't be afraid to be you, if that makes any sense. I feel like a lot of the time we look at other people's work and we think, wow, I want to do that. Or like, oh, why don't my pictures look like their pictures? And I think that kind of kills things a little bit, in my opinion. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. But I feel like you just need to be yourself. Because you know what? Yeah, like someone might be able to take a really cool picture of this Dr. Pepper can and it looks great and it's great product photography and all that. This is not sponsored by Dr. Pepper in any way at all or anything like that. I barely have 27 followers or subscribers, whatever they're called. See, I don't. This was just on my desk because I drink too much Dr. Pepper. Anyway, like someone could take a really cool picture of this Dr. Pepper can. Like, oh, you see the can, you see the logo, like it's everything it's supposed to be. Like, wow, that's a really good picture. But maybe you could get a really creative picture of the Dr. Pepper can. Like, yeah, you don't sit it in front of, like, a cool backdrop. Like, maybe you take the Dr. Pepper can and you, like, pop it in a pile of snow. I don't know where that came from. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's 2 a.m. Oh, I'm making shit up now. But, like, let's say you take the Dr. Pepper can and you put it somewhere and you take cool pictures. Like, you get your Starbucks cup and instead of doing, like, the basic, like, or, like, a coffee cup, instead of, like, oh, on the table with the steam and the latte. Like, find interesting ways to take pictures of things. Because that's just what you do. Like, maybe you don't like the standard pictures, but you're trying to imitate, Jesus Christmas, other photographers, because that's what you think is popular and that's what you think people like. But maybe people like what you're doing. So, like, I don't want you to second guess yourself too much, I guess is what I'm trying to say here. Like, do what you're doing because maybe what you're doing is right. Like, don't try to copy other photographers. Like, make sure you're using your style. Because that is creative. That's new to other people. And they might really enjoy that. So, like, shoot your stuff. That's all I gotta say. I'm not great at these advice videos, but I'm going to keep trying to make them anyway because I like to talk to people and I like to hear myself talk. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Feel free to subscribe, comment, hit the little thumbs up if you like this video. Follow me over at Van Austin Photography. I'll leave the link below. On Instagram, I'd love to see your work. I want to see what you guys are doing. I always like to look at other photographers' stuff. I also have my personal Instagram down below if you want to follow that too, where there's updates on me, Chris, and the baby. It's mostly stuff about the baby. But, like, if you're interested, you want to look at a cute baby, go ahead and follow me on my personal Instagram too. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.